Did you know that writing as an activity of our mental capacity is simply skill? Writing of a book, writing of a dissertation or thesis is a kind of mental skill. This video will talk about on how to make notes or note taking and summarizing. What is the importance of note taking in book writing or thesis writing or dissertation? When we say taking a note, it's not the same as note taking, because taking a note is just jot what you have heard, but note taking is a special skill particularly used in drafting the literature. The literature of what you read, the literature of what you, for example, based from a certain book, based on a certain source, especially literature review, you have to know that there is a difference between taking a note and note taking. This is a stage of research making, research paper beforehand. There is what you call outlining of the subject matter, outlining of the topics. From that outlining, you have to have note taking skills. It involves writing information from a source text and integrating this information into your current study. How do you integrate your information at hand plus information from note taking? So put it together so that these two are the most common forms of not taking in writing academic works, but we have summarizing and paraphrasing. Remember in the paraphrase, what is the purpose? The purpose is to reword the ideas of a certain author of a certain book. But note taking is a special skill in drafting the literature review. Summarizing is a form of note taking that involves condensing a lengthy piece of source material. For example, 15 to 30%. You have to summarize the whole page. So the one page. It can be done in two ways. First, as I said, you need outline. You need the outlining because you have to place the main topic, the subtopics, the details of each. And the other one is non-outline form. Through effective summarizing, you can improve your skills in studying, writing, and reading, as well as your credibility as a researcher. If you know how to summarize, they can hire you as legal researcher, a stenographer, as the case may be, or simply summarizer, or what word can be, or someone that can summarize things correctly. Okay. There are steps on how to become effective summarizing. How did you know that your summarizing process is an effective one? The first one, again, is you have to read the text carefully and fully understand its content because you do not know what is the content yet you have to summarize through what you have read. By reading the context carefully and understand its content, you now have to summarize. That is the first stage. Annotate the text if desired. Through annotation, You'll be able to jot down the important ideas in your source material. When you say annotation, you can be highlight the details essential only, and then later on jot down the supporting of that essentials. Take note of the author's name, the title of the text, and its year of publication. Write this information in the first sentence of the summary. Of course, here comes again acknowledgement and bibliography. The author's name, title of the book, year of the publication is also information that is essential in summarizing ideas. But this is not the important one. But this is just the supporting details. Okay? You need to write the author's name, the name of the title of the text, and its year of publication. But the most important is the first sentence of the information you got from the source. If you are summarizing text that contains multiple paragraphs, begin by identifying the main idea of each paragraph and write them using your own words. For example, there are 10 paragraphs in a piece of paper. So you read each first, the main ideas, you get the main topic, then later on, you have the what we call identification of the main ideas of the whole paragraphs. Afterwards, combine the sentences into one coherent paragraph. Begin with identifying the main devices. Of course, you combine which one is the main to the first paragraph, to the second paragraph, and so on. Avoid adding comments to the summary as it may change the tone and meaning of the original text. If we summary, you don't need to make feedbacks or comments because you are not authorized to do so. Avoid repeating ideas unnecessarily. If you use the word at the beginning, a sentence, do not use that at the end of the sentence. Compare the summary to the original text to ensure accuracy. Take note of the bibliographical information you listed earlier as you cite your sentence or your source material. You always write immediately the source material, the name of the author, the title of the text, year publication. Just like making bibliography or citing the author so that the information that is accurately written is recognized by the group of authors that this might disrupt the meaning or the tone of the ideas because they will think that this is opinionated. But if there are citation, annotation, or acknowledgement of the author of the source, then they will say this is a very, you know, ideal information. So, note taking is drafting the literature review, while summarizing is condensing a lengthy piece of source material, or making synopsis, if that is the case, which can be a one paragraph or one sentence that capsulize the meaning or the tone of the source material. So as a writer, you should know how to summarize and note taking. Make it a point that these two are not interchangeably, because when you say note taking, it's just drafting the literature review, while summarizing involves condensation of lengthy source material, either 15% or 30% condensation, or making synopsis. Good luck to all writers, authors there. Please subscribe my YouTube channel, Offer Ray, like and share. Thank you very much to those listen to me and of course learn something again. Please subscribe my Offer Ray YouTube channel for this particular period. I'm very sure that you are listening all over the world. Thank you again.